One of the most quietly significant findings in ND plus research is something that NMen marketing tends to gloss over entirely. When you swallow an NMen capsule, your digestive system may convert it into something much simpler before it ever reaches your bloodstream. Research suggests that oral NMen can be cleaved by gut enzymes, specifically CD73 and CD38, into nicotinamide in the intestinal lumen before absorption occurs. That nicotinamide then gets rebuilt into ND+ through the same salvage pathway that niacin uses, which means you may be paying roughly $2 per dose for your own digestive tract to turn expensive NMen into cheap niacin metabolites. This is what biochemists sometimes call the metabolic shortcut problem, and it fundamentally undermines the core NMen value proposition. The premium pathway, the idea that NMen bypasses the slower, less efficient routes to NAD+ and delivers superior cellular impact, may be defeated entirely by gut-level enzymatic activity before you even absorb the molecule. This isn't a fringe hypothesis. It's supported by mechanistic evidence and is one reason why some researchers argue that the form of NAD+ precursor you take matters far less than the industry wants you to believe. The situation gets even more interesting when you think about what this means for self-experimentation. If you switch from niacin to NMen and experience identical subjective outcomes, similar energy levels, similar recovery, similar cognitive performance, it strongly suggests that the metabolic conversion hypothesis applies to you. Your body is essentially doing a chemical translation in real time, converting your premium investment into the same end product you could have gotten for pennies. This isn't speculation, it's testable. A rigorous 3-month trial on niacin tracking energy and recovery biomarkers, followed by a 3-month trial on NMen with identical measurement protocols, would give you real personal data rather than faith-based supplementation. The liver also plays a critical role here that often gets overlooked in supplement marketing. First-pass hepatic metabolism further processes ND+ precursors before they reach target tissues, adding another layer of metabolic transformation that may equalize the playing field between compounds that started with different molecular identities. By the time any ND+ precursor has navigated gut enzymes, intestinal absorption, and hepatic processing, the original molecular form may be largely irrelevant to the final cellular outcome. This should be deeply unsettling to anyone who has paid a premium specifically because they believed NMen was biochemically superior in its delivery mechanism. The warning is this: delivery pathway claims made by supplement companies are frequently theoretical, often supported by in vitro or mouse data, and rarely validated in human gut physiology. Before assuming that a compound's entry point advantages survive the gauntlet of human digestion, demand the evidence. And if that evidence doesn't exist, the intellectually honest position is to default to the cheapest option with the longest track record, which happens to be niacin.